Hello, BizTown citizens. I'm going to show you how to address your friendly letter that is going to be sent out in BizTown. You need to be able to put it in an envelope and write all the info on it so it goes where it needs to go. So, what you'll need is you need an envelope, you need a pencil, an eraser, and a ruler. Before you start, make sure that your envelope has the little flap side up. So this is the back of your envelope, so you're going to make sure this is up. Boom, like that. And then you're writing on this side. So I like to stick this up the whole time so that I know I'm on the right side and that it's the right way. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some lines to the front of mine to help me keep my words nice and straight. When you write the address of where it's going, it's going to be in this middle part of your envelope. So I'm going to just sort of eyeball it. My first line is going to be down just a little ways. I'm going to put 1, 2. I'm trying to make all my lines parallel. 3. 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 lines is what you need because there are 4 lines on your address. So the first thing that's going at the very top needs to be the name of the business where the letter is going. So if you haven't done it already, go ahead and check one of the pieces of paper, find the person's name who you're sending it to, and figure out what business they work at. So let's say that I am writing a letter to Dion Gonzalez, and I know that he works at State Farm Insurance. So if that's the name of the business, I'm going to write at the top in really neat printing, State Farm Insurance. Notice how I'm using uppercase letters for each word. That's what you need to do for the name of the business. These all need to be capitalized. It's a proper noun. Now the second line, I not only need this to go to State Farm Insurance, but I need to make sure it gets to Dion specifically. So the second line is an attention line. You're going to put capital A, T, T, N, and a colon, and this means attention! And this is telling the people at State Farm who this letter is actually for. And my letter is for Dion. So if I haven't already looked, I'm going to make sure I'm looking at that piece of paper, and I'm going to copy his name from here so that I can spell the whole thing correctly. So, Dion Gonzalez. Alright, capitalized, capitalized. The next line is the street. The street for everyone's address is going to be 4756 Mission Gorge Place. The abbreviation for place is capital P, lowercase l, and a dot. Or you could write out the word place, which is P-L-A-C-E. Alright, and next the town is called J.A. BizTown. And BizTown has a capital B and a capital T in the middle of it. J and A are both capitalized. J.A. BizTown, comma. Capital C, capital A is the abbreviation for California. And the zip code is going to be 92120. The zip code is really one of the most important things. This is what they're looking at so they know where it goes. Alright, once you're done with this and it looks nice and neat, you can go ahead up into this corner and you need to put a return address. For the return address, you can do some more lines if you need to. 1. But you also want them to be smaller. 2, 3, 4. The return address is a little bit smaller. It's up in the corner here. So for my return address, let's say I'm working at, I don't know, let's say one of the businesses is San Diego International Airport. That's where I work. So maybe I'll write at the top, San Diego International Airport. And then below that I'll put my name, Beth Temple, and I'll put the address. Now we're all using the same address for this, so I'll just put the same thing. Whoops, I messed up. I'm not supposed to be a period right there. It's supposed to be right here. Mission Gorge Place, J.A. Biztown, California, 92122. Oh my gosh, I'm making a lot of mistakes. It's a good thing I had this eraser. 92120. Okay, there we go. The reason I put this return address is that, let's say something happens and this gets smeared, or someone drips ketchup all over it and they can't deliver it anymore. They'll look up here and they'll say, oh, okay, well, take it back to the airport and give it back to Beth Temple, and she can figure out what she wants to do with it. So it's important to have the return address on there. All right, once you have set up your envelope like this, you are ready to put your letter inside. Your letter is on a regular piece of paper like this, or maybe it's on a lined piece of paper, and you have to do a trifold to get it to fit in here. A trifold, tri means 3, so that means you're folding it into thirds. So one way of doing it is just to fold this one over until it looks like there's equal parts here and here, because then you'll fold it over one more time, and you can kind of eyeball it like that and see, does that look about right? Yeah, okay. The other way you can do it actually though is just using your envelope as a guide. So I'll just hold it onto my envelope and I'll have it right here pretty close to the crease, but pull it down just a little, and then I'll fold it up so that it is going past this edge of the envelope, because that way I know this is for sure going to fit inside. Then I'll flip it over and do kind of the same thing, line it up here, and just fold this other side down, boom, like that, and then it fits right in my envelope. And I'm all done. Once everything has been checked over by you and by somebody else, you can go ahead and seal it up, and it's ready to go. All right, good luck, citizens.